Hello, YouTube. It is I, Blazing Flame Studio, on the second recording for today, the 8th of December. And it's time to finally react, after a bit of a delay, to the version 3.8. Memories are the Prelude to Dreams special program, which appears to only be about 30 minutes long, once you account for the fact that a lot of this is, there we go, done like that. But yeah, let's see what the return to Penacony has in store for us. This program is no longer brought to us by Lady Aglaya. Alright, what do we got in store here?
Can you still remember where this journey began?
Hey, Black Swan.
Penacony, the land of the dreams.
Baki,
Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen. We could be watched
Firefly?
if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us.
Why are you blushing like that?
The flame
Also, hi,
flickers
Dahlia.
ever stronger. This time, we are going to dig deeper. Let us now go back
some interesting
to where it all
animations.
began. Think of that girl who can neither enter dreams nor wish to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
Propagation?
It was a wish of the cosmos that
Evil
set
Sam.
you in motion.
Well, that does not
and
bode
in the
well.
tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves
And Sparkle being right next to each other isn't gonna go well. And
Can I take your arm and awaken your memories?
Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, then this time I shall embrace death!
so I see that now that we're done with Amphoria's trauma, we have to pick up the trauma for others. Okay. Well, looks like Firefly's not in for a good time. Granted, when has she ever been? But here we are. Okay, so there's that propagation Sam. Also, Elio, I see you there. What are you doing here? Woe indeed, chat. Woe indeed. To those who have not redeemed the codes, unfortunately, I believe they have already expired as of 2 days ago. You guys are ready for your Yoriki Temple. Congrats, Alana. Congrats. First Genshin whenever than this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, who's our cast?
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Oh,
Welcome
Robert's
to the
feather
version
on his hat is on
3.8
fire.
Memories are the Prelude to Dreams special program. I'm your favorite streamer, Albert.
You stream?
Long time no see, friends. I'm Robin. A pleasure
Robin.
to meet you all again.
Hopefully you get to sing
I'm
during this
Firefly.
update. Firefly!
I'm Constance. You may also call me the Dahlia.
Welcome, guests. Being together with you really reminds me of the time I spent producing this show in Penacony. And in this version, we too shall once again return to Penacony, the land of the dreams. The bustling avenue of sweet dreams, Glocky and his friends, the Chocolate Festival. Oh, it all seems like it was just yesterday.
But I can already feel that there's something completely different in today's show. Unlike before, it's eerie and full of mystery.
That's Dahlia's
You're
fault.
right. We've just seen a ton of images in that version
Now
trailer
emission.
that didn't fit our memories.
Totally. For example, there seems to be a lot more to Miss Firefly's trip to Penacony than what we already know.
The Dream Master who hid behind the scenes and only ever showed himself using a raven, also seems to have some profoundly dark secrets.
There's something else I'm very interested in. That Black Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Knight in the trailer? What's that about?
Weird. I don't remember seeing any of this in Penacony. Was it so long ago that I'm starting to forget what happened?
Maybe your memories are indeed having problems. In truth, the Trailblazers' memories were incomplete despite being the heart of this storm. Some of their memories' most important parts have already been stolen.
What? How?
Don't worry. I'm here to help the Trailblazer regain these memories.
Awesome.
I'll definitely say that this is an interesting way of... So, to those who don't know, back 4 or 5 patches, I think, they originally announced that we were going to be returning to Penacony because they felt like the story, they hadn't done it justice, and that there were parts that didn't really get filled in, and so they wanted to go back to Penacony and kind of fill in those things. Interesting choice to just... it's a good way to patch it in where it's like, oh yeah, the Trailblazer had some memories that are forgotten, but there's not really a particular reasoning on how we lost those memories. It's kind of... It almost reminds me of when we first got our room on the Express, and they were like, oh yeah, this has been here the entire time, you just never bothered... You don't remember this? So... I do hope there's an actual reason that we have our memories for getting taken away, instead of just, oh, this is just a plot point. Because then that opens up a whole new plot hole about how that happened. But maybe they'll explain it in the trailer.
With the Dahlia here, everything will be alright. Oh? Okay. Do you two know each other? Yeah. The Dahlia is super reliable. We wouldn't have been able to complete some missions without her.
Under the guidance of my abilities, the Trailblazer will piece together a more complete timeline for the Penacony story through recalling their memories.
Now that I think about it, there were indeed some loose threads that were never tied up in Penacony's story. Then my
genuinely was fine with the Penacony story. I enjoyed all of it and didn't think there would need to be more added, but I'm not going to hate that there's more.
The story started with
the Astral Express receiving an invitation to join Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Indeed.
Afterward, the crew's mission was
to find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and answer the question of why does life slumber?
After some fun time,
because eventually we have to wake up from our dreams.
Because of
the deaths of Firefly and Robin.
Indeed! But think back. Did we miss anything? For example, who killed Robin?
Back then, Sunday had believed that Gallagher was the culprit, since Gallagher was the one who instructed Sleepy to cause multiple disappearances in the sweet dream.
But I must also remind everyone that Gallagher never admitted responsibility.
Will be interesting if we get to see Gallagher here. Because we haven't seen Gallagher since this update.
It was actually thanks to such misfortune that I managed to reach Dreamflux Reef and uncover deeper truths. So, the goal of that hidden operator is truly elusive.
That's definitely suspicious. Let's move along with the story for now. As we continue to investigate Penacony, we learn the truth. The ones behind all the chaos weren't the family at all, but the surviving members of the Order.
That's
very
right.
True.
My brother and Mr. Gopherwood, that is, the Dream Master, tried to drag Penacony into Enna's dream to manifest an eternal paradise.
To think that the bright visions of a 7-day holiday crumbled to dust! It truly breaks my heart.
As for the Dream Master of Penacony, I heard that his body was destroyed in an accident, and he could only continue his existence in the sweet dream.
It's been so long since he put himself in the limelight like this. It's quite unusual. What kind of secrets will this end up exposing? It seems
I'm betting.
that Enna's dream wasn't as simple as it seemed, and the Dream Master's machinations in the dreamscape were more deliberate than we thought.
Either way, everyone still worked together to shatter the plots of the Order worshippers. And in the end, we got our happy ending. Right?
Well, at least for a certain person, the ending was a little different.
You mean
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Miss Firefly was all curled up in a medical cabin in the Myriad Celestia video released earlier. It feels like her entropy loss syndrome was getting worse.
Yeah, and Silverwolf even said the rest is up to her now. It's not looking good.
Not at all.
What exactly are we missing here?
Let's take a step back. Firefly once told us that Elio's script said she would face 3 deaths in Penacony. Later on, Firefly walked toward her own battlefield after sending the Trailblazer off to the final stage, only to reappear before us on the Radiant Feldspar without a scratch. But we know nothing about what happened between these 2 events.
That's true.
If everything is as we remembered, then why is Miss Firefly having such a crisis after leaving Penacony?
Also, what exactly did the 3 deaths in the prophecy mean?
The Trailblazer really doesn't have to know about all this.
The meaning of truth is never about knowing the truth itself. It's about what people gain in their pursuit of the truth, and how they'll face the truth. Isn't that right?
Basically, all I'm hearing is that this entire story is going to be
joining the
Firefly
Trailblazer
having
to
a ton of
experience
drama
the
being
story
dumped
through
on her, on top
Firefly's
of all the
eyes.
drama she already
How
has.
she initially entered the
Got it.
dreamscape, how she met us during the story, and what battlefield she must
And it's
face.
all through her eyes.
All these questions will be answered one by one.
That's right. Firefly's exploration of the dreamscape was also far deeper than what we remembered. As we follow her footsteps, the family's seat of power, the dream of Gnawing Oak, will also surface from memories.
Well,
It
those
was
won't
once
come to
part
life
of the
and try to kill
Jewelite
us.
Pavilion, but has long since been abandoned and sunk into the unknown depths of the primordial memory zone. The oak trees growing wild and the derelict buildings combine to paint a rather oppressive scene.
Even I have never seen this place. Did Mr. Gopherwood bury his secrets here?
It does look
That
very
does
different
seem
from
reasonable.
the solemn and dignified Dewlight Pavilion we know.
Venturing deeper will show us a giant cocoon floating before the stately stained glass windows.
That seems very propagation.
A cocoon? Could this place have something to do with the propagation?
Looks
It's
like
definitely
it.
possible. We know that Firefly used to belong to the Glamoth Iron Cavalry before joining the Stellaron Hunters. They were weapons produced by the Republic of Glamoth to fight against the propagation swarm. Soldiers with similar faces woke up in their incubators, and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the swarm.
Yep.
What a tragic destiny.
Firefly will face her past in this dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry Knight in the trailer. Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare.
That's odd. The Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard
Disappeared is
from
the
again.
right word, Dahlia. They
Where
all
did
died.
this warrior come from? And why did they appear in Penacony, a place far from the front lines?
And from the looks of it, this fighter doesn't seem to be a friend.
And without further ado, allow Albert to provide you with more intel about them. As a fellow Glamoth Iron Cavalry Knight, Harbinger of
Yeah,
Death,
that
Swarm
isn't
Nightmare
concerning at
fights
all.
in the same way as Sam. They ignite the battlefield and sweep up enemies in a firestorm.
The Iron Cavalry's gear is indeed very interchangeable, including the weapons mounted onto our armor.
What's different here is that after using the ability Gene Duplication, this Iron Cavalry can summon Juvenile Sting.
The swarm?
Juvenile Sting has many functions. It coordinates with the Iron Cavalry Knight in launching follow-up attacks, and also charges them. Once the Iron Cavalry Knight finishes charging, it'll immediately take action and use the powerful
seen
ability
this all
Primordial
before.
Tide Swarm of Death.
I do like how they didn't change up
Sounds
the
like we need
animations
to
all that much,
prioritize
since they are
eliminating
both from the
Juvenile
same,
Sting to come out on top against this foe.
same concept.
That's true, but it's also easier said than done. After the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, they will apply the Rapid Evolution state to the Sting. Allied characters cannot deal crit damage when attacking targets that are under the Rapid Evolution state.
Then what should we do? It'll be much more difficult
The
to defeat
DOT and
Juvenile
break
Sting in
damage
this case.
is the way
Not
to
to
go.
worry, we've got ways to fight back. With When the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, we can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and
so
enter
the
the Nemesis
characters
state.
are still relevant.
Any characters and their summons in the Nemesis state can ignore the enemy's rapid evolution state.
Please save the state for me whenever possible.
In other words, we
Big
need to get the
Firefly
most
damage
out of the
down.
Nemesis state and quickly get rid of all juvenile stings.
that sounds about right
When
for
all
propagation.
summoned juvenile stings are eliminated, the Iron Cavalry Knight will dispel gene replication and take more damage. Take this chance to dish out some heavy damage.
Thank you for this intel, Mr. Owlbert. As for why the dream of Gnawing Oak looks so dilapidated and what my past comrade has to do with this dreamscape,
All that will be revealed as the Trailblazers' memories return.
What's more, it'll also reveal the meaning behind the Trailblazers' recovery of this memory. Perhaps it'll interfere with the path of Finality's direction. Or perhaps it'll help you say a better farewell to a friend.
I'm sorry, what?
No! Don't do this to me! I don't want to say farewell to anyone.
All right.
You didn't have enough
Then
trauma
we'll
in
take a
Amphorius.
break,
Now we're
and
gonna
we'll
kill
be back before
Firefly.
you know it.
Well, I don't like the insinuation that Firefly's gonna die. You know, Poyo, and this is just me spitballing here, just because Amphorius was incredibly traumatic does not mean you had to make everything traumatic. Just saying. We did not have to have everything be super traumatic. There could have just been a little happy tale after the end of Amphorius. Because that romantic story wasn't quite as romantic as you made it think. You know? You know? I'm just saying. Sigh. So be it.
Constance the Dahlia, Duke Inferno's child of greatest ambition, his most exceptional child. A conflagration that burnt the Everflame mansion to cinders made her miss out on Penacony's stage. Memories scattered like ash, while the truth slumbered in destruction.
Hey, Christina V.
Come
Voice
with
of
us
Ned
to
and
unveil
Zincho.
the Dahlia's mysteries.
Though I think they changed her VA, because wasn't she originally voiced by the voice of Ganya? Well, those are some nails. What is that animation? Oh, yeah. I'm getting
The Dahlia
Camellia
first showed
vibes.
herself in the ceremonious declaration of war made by the Everflame Mansion against all factions present in Penacony. Duke Inferno and his children made declarations that they will prepare this beautiful dream to welcome its new masters from Fetora. Then, as luck would have it, they ran into Acheron. Plans that Duke Inferno prepared were abandoned before they even began.
Yet even so, I still made it to Penacony.
As Duke Inferno's daughter, Lady Constance's target was the Remembrance. Does that mean her powers are also related to that path?
Indeed. I am currently a cremator with the ability to enkindle and fabricate memories. Do you remember how Albert just ran over here and declared that he'll be promoted with a pay raise, as well as being moved to a key project as the host?
You don't have to mention that, boss.
You don't work
Didn't
for
you make
her.
that decision yourself?
Really? Who knows?
When did she become Owlbert's boss?
Duh. Wait, something's wrong.
I see. What a perfect demonstration of these abilities.
All I see is a heartbreaking betrayal.
A little optimism might be wise.
How about your mental
What if the
strength
information
is
ends up
pathetic?
being real?
I can't even tell what's real anymore.
Well, you did just come from
Anyway,
or from Amphorius,
We know that the Dahlia's power
Penacony,
involves fabricating
which are
non-existent
neither
memories.
technically real.
And Acheron never showing up. The Dahlia's opponent in Penacony would have been Black Swan from the Garden Recollection, right?
Black Swan. That name takes me back. We have a long history, you know.
Oh? Were you two good friends?
It's hard to describe our relationship with simple words like good or friends. Ours is a game of competitive cooperation. But if the chance arises, neither of us would hesitate to set a trap for the other.
The frenemies.
So, compared to good friends, we're more like...
Good frenemies.
Robin, you baby.
Correct. Or maybe we're fair weather friends.
Well,
We
that's a good
once
way of
worked
putting it,
together
too.
in the Garden of Recollection, and are both privy to some secrets about the other.
Garden of Recollection? Aren't you a member of the Annihilation Gang?
Oh?
Was.
Didn't I say that I too was a memo keeper once upon a time? I betrayed the Remembrance and the Garden due to some differences in our ideals. Earlier still, I was also walking the path of destruction, only to betray it as well. These traces made of golden
So
blood
basically, we
are
shouldn't
the
trust you
marks
with
the
basically
destruction
anything.
left on me. Now I walk the universe as a cremator, as well as a child of Duke Inferno, who ruled the Everflame Mansion in the Annihilation Gang.
Aren't you switching between jobs a bit too quickly?
What a dangerous woman. She keeps switching between the destruction and the remembrance.
And yet she's on
Then
the path
does
of
that mean-
nihility.
She's betrayed the Everflame Mansion as well? Has she discarded the identity of Duke Inferno's child too?
I mean,
Who
she
knows?
keeps saying in Child of
Perhaps
Duke
the
Inferno, so
truth
probably
has
not.
long been scattered to the wind, along with the ashes of memory. But in Penacony, the truth and the memories that were lost hold special meaning not only for the Trailblazer, but for me as well.
Indeed. During the story of the version 3.8 finality mission,
Well, this gives
the Dahlia will help us regain the cremated
1980s
memories and complete
hiding out in a back alley,
Penaconian trailblazing
learning
expedition.
secrets kind of thing.
For those whose memories of the story have grown a bit hazy, this is the perfect opportunity to revisit it and gain a deeper grasp of what really happened.
I see.
Now, let's take a look at what powers are wielded by this otherworldly lady, someone who has graced so many different factions.
Good. I'm a fire character following the path of nihility. I allow my team to deal super break damage before they break the enemy.
Oh. Interesting.
Using my skill,
Sorry,
I'll
lick?
unleash a
Why
gloomy
lick?
zone.
Why are we
While
going
the
with
zone
lick?
lasts, toughness reduction dealt by allies can trigger super break damage even before
I'm
the
guessing
enemies
something
are
related to
broken.
mono fire given the
Also,
team comp?
while allied teammates are in the zone, their weakness break efficiency will increase.
Sounds like she'll be a great partner for teammates who are good at dealing super break damage.
That's right. At the start of a battle, I'll automatically invite a teammate to become dance partners together. After either of the two dance partners attacks an enemy target, they'll additionally deal one instance of super break damage based on the toughness reduction dealt by this attack.
Yeah, if I had a
After
nickel
the
for
other
every
dance
time
partner
someone
launches
related
an
to
attack,
Dahlia
I'll
did a
also
dance,
follow their
I'd have
steps
2 nickels.
and
'cause it's
unleash a
Dahlia and
follow-up
Black
attack
Swan.
to deal bounce damage
What
to
is
the
that
enemy.
animation? That's a
And
choice.
as the moonlight falls, the Dahlia sweeps onto her stage.
My ultimate applies every dance partner's type weakness to all enemies and
Entertain
lowers
me.
their defense.
Oh,
Very
in other
Camellia
words,
vibe.
Lady Constance and her dance partner would both be able to reduce toughness and fight with greater ease.
That's right. And the damage dealt by my ultimate will be distributed evenly among all enemies.
Here's another hint. The Dahlia's trace allows allies to increase their speed when they implant a weakness onto enemy units. And if a fire character triggers this effect, they even regenerate a certain amount of energy.
Lastly, I
so
will
there's the
create a
fire
special dimension when using my technique. Enemies in the dimension will not actively initiate attacks against ally
I
targets.
really like that
After
effect.
entering combat with enemies in the dimension, I'll immediately initiate the zone from my skill and deal super break damage to enemy targets.
So dangerous, yet so captivating. This combat style is truly fascinating.
Yeah, that's the magical allure of Constance. And now, it's time for a special message. Let's take a listen. Dear Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks.
8
As
weeks,
such, this version's content will have additional adjustments.
Okay.
Firstly, in the newly added version event, Trailblazers can obtain tokens by consuming Trailblaze power. Based on the number of tokens, Trailblazers can obtain stellar jades and self-modeling resin. Tokens can also be used to win bonus rewards. And that's not all! Version 3.8 will feature the double reward events Laner Fisher, Realm of the Strange, and Garden of Plenty. At the end of 3.8, there will also be a new phase of Apocalyptic Shadow. Not to mention the 3.8 version banners are a little special. In version 3.8's first phase banner, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, the Dahlia. The limited 5-star
Okay, so
light
Dahlia,
code, never forget her flame.
Don't think
will
I'm playing a
also
bully
have
for
a
anybody
boosted
unless
drop
like
rate.
certain things
Additionally,
apply.
the limited
I already have
5-star
Firefly.
character Firefly and the limited 5-star light cone Where About Your Dreams Rest will return. Now, in version 3.8's second phase banner, the limited 5-star characters Fugue and Ling Sha will simultaneously return.
Okay, Fugue and Ling
As
Sha.
for the limited 5-star
Already
light
have them as
cones,
well.
Long Road Leads
Wow.
Home and Sent Alone Stays True. And finally, due to the version extension,
Okay, I might
there
try to
will
pick up
also be
a Goliath's light
third
gun because I
phase
have
banner.
never picked it up on
This
her
banner
reruns.
We'll see the return of the limited 5-star characters, Goliath and Sunday, as well as limited 5-star light
Not
codes,
Sunday's like them
Time
either, but I feel like I
Woven
prefer
Indigo,
getting
and
Goliath if I'm
Grounded
gonna do it.
Aesthetic. For more details, Trailblazers should keep their eyes peeled for further informational announcements. Up next, let's take a look at other events appearing in version 3.8.
Rock was found dead in a ditch.
And now, or maybe it was a long time ago, or was it a short while ago? The Chrysoso Wu
Well, we're
Championship
back in
is about
Amphorius,
to
everybody.
begin.
We're back in
As a
Amphorius.
special
We
guest,
couldn't escape.
The Trailblazer will lead their own little chimeras as a chimera trainer and form a powerful team that will charge toward the championship. The mission of the chimeras in this Chrysoso Wu Championship is no longer dealing with daily tasks in Akama, but to defeat opponents in battle.
Nice eye patch.
But
Hi,
please don't be alarmed, everyone. We know what we're doing. We
An
guarantee that no chimeras will be harmed in this competition.
You said that. Then why are all these chimeras taking damage? You got something to say about that, Albert? If they're not being harmed, then why are they taking damage? Also, I wonder which one is Tribby's. Could you guess, chat? I wonder if it maybe is the one with the flower and that looks like it's made of ketchup.
It's worth noting that the participants in this championship are the Chrysos heroes, and they'll help the chimeras in their own ways. The Trailblazer can invite the heroes
so
as
Trivia has
participating
provided the
friends,
chimeras with
and
nuclear
every
weapons.
Chrysos heir has their unique chimera companion. Through spending so much time together, the Chrysos heirs' chimeras had developed personalities much like their trainers.
So what? Is
For
Cyber's gonna
example,
steal stuff?
this master cat thief who snatches away enemy chimeras the moment battle begins. She's clearly inherited Cypher's tricks.
They're
Like
so
it.
cute. I wish I could keep one.
Oh, they're as cute as the origami birds. I'm gonna become a loyal fan of the chimeras too.
And more chimeras are waiting! After picking a trainer, you need to form a dedicated team for
Wow,
them.
Finan, you really
During
didn't get
combat,
much here.
the Trailblazer can purchase various chimeras from the store. Having identical ones grants them experience, allowing them to level up and become even stronger. There is also special equipment on sale that can be used to enhance your chimera friends. Build your ultimate team using each trainer's and chimera's unique abilities. Then set out to conquer the world!
Splendid!
Apart from the tournament that progresses with the story, the event will also have a challenge mode where you can fight
Well,
Chrysos
we'll
heirs or your friends.
maybe doing something with
The
that with
Trailblazer can
chat
actively
at some
initiate
point.
a challenge, or they can set up a defending lineup and wait for challengers to fall into the trap.
Together with the chimeras, I'll end all conflicts in this world.
Oh? Isn't this supposed to be a relaxing
Evernight, you good? You're
laid-back
exuding a
event?
dark aura.
If your blood's already boiling and you can't hold back any longer, you can always try the event Remnants of Twilight. Within the Garden of Life, a strange scroll has surfaced. Its pages are filled with the epic legends of heroes who once stood against formidable foes.
Formidable foes immortalized into epics.
Oh wow, formidable
They never
foes?
fail to make my heart race.
The event has 5 different combat stages. with
Not
unique
the
mechanics in each
starfish.
stage.
Not.
Some stages will turn characters into mer people to fight against the
That's
enemy.
not a mer person.
While
that's just
other
a
stages only need you to bring
hexagon
healing
fish.
characters to ensure victory.
That's right. You'll probably have a hard time passing the challenges if you stick to your usual approach. For
How's
example,
that?
in the stage Synergy Duo, our characters must split into 2 teams
Ooh.
and engage in simultaneous battles against the bosses, Dark Duelist
Ooh,
and
2v2?
White Guard.
Or 2-on-2?
If one
I
of
like
2
it.
bosses is defeated,
So
but the other
Casperus
is
and
still
Hyacinth are going
standing,
on one team,
the
and I'll
defeated
figure out the other
boss will be revived on their next action.
In other words, we need to try defeating the 2 bosses at the same time.
If the
Okay. It's an
4-person
interesting
team
mechanic.
is split into 2
I
and
appreciate
fight
that.
separately, then the lineup also needs to change accordingly. It might be better to allocate a damage dealer for both battlefields.
That's right.
People not do
The
that?
charm of this event lies in how to figure out a breakthrough under this brand new mechanic.
And after you pass easy mode, there's also hard and nightmare modes waiting for you.
Combat
Honestly,
is
this feels
fun.
like it could be a precursor to a new endgame content.
Additionally, the Divergent universe will be updated in version 3.8.
We're
featuring
staying
new
on it for us
equations,
for at least for one more
curios, and
patch.
weighted curios.
The
Protein hero.
synchronicity level
Interesting.
cap will also
I guess it makes
increase
sense
to
since
level
we're not delayed.
120
Oh,
with
120.
an exclusive avatar reward.
And a brand new adventure mode, Balloon Bonanza, has also been added.
Learn.
Oh?
Ooh.
A new minigame?
Exactly.
Ooh, a new
The main
minigame.
objective is to attack and change the color of every balloon on the field. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear.
Firefly,
The more
you
rounds
have
of
your
balloons you
skill.
clear within the time limit,
You don't
the
need to
greater
use
the
your sword
rewards
here.
you'll earn.
Doesn't that mean
There you
some
go.
characters' techniques will be able to attack a whole lot of balloons at once?
But that might also get rid of the right colors.
I can already
Yeah, just
see
aim
how
right.
flustered some people might get.
And of course, let's not forget
It's
our
Gift of
old
Odyssey.
friend, the Gift of Odyssey.
Wait, are we saying that there's only
Always
2 events for this
present
entire
and never
patch?
giving you up. Check in
Never
for
giving you
7
up.
days to get 10
Is he never
Star
gonna let you
Rail
down?
special
Or run around and desert
passes.
And with that, our special program is fast coming to a close. In Penacony, where sweet
what?
dreams never end.
So wait, are there
Many
only 2
rhythms
events in
were
this entire
revealed in the
patch?
tide of memory.
I mean, Realm of the Strange and
patiently
stuff,
awaiting
obviously, but main
the
event-wise,
arrival
it's
of the
2 things.
Trailblazer. Let us follow Constance and rediscover
Interesting,
the
especially for
truth
an
of the
8-week
past.
thing.
See you in the next program. Albert, clocking off.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Your Trailblazers version 3.8 will last for 8 weeks. Please follow the official announcements for more information. That is certainly going to be interesting. I feel like there are definitely going to be people who are not happy with the fact that this, for an 8-week update, we have 2 big events and the story. Banner-wise, maybe some for Aglae's Light Cone, but that's about it. So this will be very much a saving patch for me. I don't think I'm planning on going for Dahlia. I'm kind of happy with my Firefly team the way it is. Also, it seems like she replaces Ruan Mei, which... Is Ruan Mei really that bad now? That she can't even make it in the break team that was basically designed for her? But yeah, for the YouTube part, that'll do it here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this update. I'll be very curious and I'll respond to everyone who comments. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. And until next time, this is Blaze Up, Blazing Flame Studios signing off. Thank you and have a great rest of your evening.